Hey guys, welcome back to Pillars in the Shop. Today was really a day just for piddling. I got out here kind of late, around 4 o'clock. This morning I had a doctor's appointment, and then, well, I'll go ahead and tell you, it's nothing that I'm afraid to tell you. I have a yearly CT scan. I was one of those wise ones in my younger age that smoked for many a year, and I've quit quite a while ago. But I get a yearly CT scan. It's called low dose LD CT scan, and just to make sure the old big C ain't sneaking up on me. And it's kind of nice because after you get it done, a couple of hours later, you can log into the your health web portal and check the results. And I did. Fortunately, I was clear. So we're thankful for that, and we're gonna do it every year. And if you've I'm not gonna handle anybody that smoked. I loved it, but it was time for me to quit. It was beating me down too bad. But if you quit, and if I strongly suggest that you do that, go get that CT scan once a year. Don't let the big C sneak up on you. You know, buy yourself some time if you do get it, to give you a chance to get rid of it, and that's what I do it for. But anyway, so I'm gonna spend about a few minutes here, show you what I'm doing, which ain't much, but I come out here to bring my youngest granddaughter home. And boy, did we have a storm. I'm telling you, a storm. When I was sitting in the line to go pick her up, the car was rocking and couldn't hardly see out the windows. The line wasn't moving because they had to move the kids all inside, just shelter in place till the storm kind of lightened up. But finally got her out of there, finally got her home, and I brought my old Keurig coffee pot out here because she decided to give up the ghost this morning. I think it's just full of minerals and salts. For years I used bottled water. And you know, bottled water, they add minerals and salts to it because they didn't. It doesn't taste very good. Bottled water, straight water. Well, there's two things about straight H2O, straight water. One, it doesn't taste very good. It's pretty flat. If it's just water, like you got D-Min water and drank it. Second thing is, and this is what I've been told, and it makes sense to me, it's not safe because water wants those salts and chemicals, and they can actually pull the minerals and salts out of your body to try to balance itself. True or not, I think it is. I know that in our D-Min system where I used to work, demineralized water system, you couldn't use iron pipe. You had to use stainless pipe because it would pull the iron right out of the pipes and it would just rot them away. But anyway, so I brought it out here, and what I'm going to do is run some vinegar through it and see if I can salvage it. So I've already run vinegar through it once. I just filled the whole reservoir up with vinegar. I'm going to kick it off. And first time it ran, it was pretty ugly. It was pretty rusty looking, a lot of junk come out. So I'm going to kick it off, and I'm going to keep doing that until I think I get most of that junk flushed out. It's just like I say, salts and minerals. I quit using bottled water because of the expense. And so I started using tap water. Now, doing that, I was using the hot water of the tap water, which I'm sure all y'all know, you're smarter than I am. Most of the minerals and salts precipitate out in the water heater. That's why at the bottom of the water heater, many of them have a layer of, it seems like rocks, but it's really minerals and salts that precipitated out of the water. So a lot of that is already out of that water. And so I use it in the coffee maker. Now this thing's running much, much better. The first time it ran through, it was real dark and rusty looking. And I think we're getting there. So we'll run it through a few more times and see how it goes. Moving right along. It's not good without making you all dizzy. Got the old Jeep in here. because that is my cover I had before the storm. It didn't look like that. Storm kind of whooped it up pretty good. I'm not that upset about it. It's been out here all summer. It did its job. And its job was to have me a place to park my Jeeps, and sometimes that car there, sometimes the truck under it, and get them out of the sun. First thing is, you get in the car, it's been out in the sun, or truck or Jeep, they're hot as heck. And so I parked them under there to get the sun off of them. Secondly, you know, it was such a brutal summer this year that we had weeks where not a cloud in the sky. And that's hard on the cars, hard on the paint jobs. And I can tell you, it's hard on the interior. I didn't realize, I put these seat covers in first of the year. You'll notice the front, man, they sure are pretty. Nice and bright, good looking. Look at the back, especially the bottom. See how faded it is? And the top of the back seat. That's because I didn't realize that sun was peeking in on the other side of that canopy. Probably about, I'm just guessing, probably about from noon to maybe 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and we're just fading the heck out of this seat cover. It doesn't have hardly any wear on it. It's rarely been anyone rode on it, but it sure did. It faded it out pretty bad. So now what I did was, see if I can do this with one hand. All right, I fold it over and kind of let the back get most of the sun. I brought it in last night because I thought we had a storm coming. I'm glad I did, because if not, we could have made an aquarium out of it, at least today anyway. So that's where we're on that Jeep. Sitting out here in the shop, cleaning out that old coffee pot. And said, you know, I'm going to tell my friends what I'm doing. And I don't understand this. You help me out here. Look at that little canopy right there. There's nothing holding it down. I had this one staked to the ground. I mean, there's stakes in the ground, all 4 corners. That has got 2 or 3 little old, and they're not even tight. 2 or 3 little old pieces of string holding it there. That one over there is a bunch of slack in it. And look at it. Of course, that's not mine. Of course. Well, I guess that's the way things go. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and stop it here. And like I said, we got some, as you know, we showed that little short. We got more ideas. And I hope to start putting out a whole lot more. It's cooler. It's not even 70 degrees. So we plan on putting out a whole lot more videos of what we're doing. We got good ideas, I believe, and I think y'all enjoy it. Till then, guys, like, subscribe, we appreciate that. Leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And until next time.